This is the 7th and final post in the Fireproof Selling Series contest, in which we're giving away almost $13,000 in prizes. This will teach you how to protect the sale and make sure that buyer's remorse never taints a deal again. If you haven't already commented and shared on these posts, do it now. It's not too late to enter the contest and win. You've done everything right. You know that the sales process is an earnest exploration of fit. You pre-qualified the prospect, took charge of the meeting, established the gap, handled their objections, and got a firm buying decision. Congratulations! Except, a week later you call the customer to arrange the details and can't get a hold of them. You leave a message, but the call isn't returned. Excitement turns to worry, and you send a couple of emails and leave another voicemail later that week. Still nothing. It takes a few more weeks and emails before you accept that the sale you were so excited about isn't going to go through. What happened?
Regret happened. Regret and buyer's remorse. We've all experienced buyer's remorse at one point or another. We buy something, but a few minutes later our excitement wears off and we change our minds. We regret the purchase and experience buyer's remorse. When writing this post, we asked my assistant if she could remember a time when she fell victim to buyer's remorse. She did, and it was shoes. Here's her explanation.
Before a big student charity function, I was shopping with a friend of mine and I saw the loveliest shimmery, jewel-toned, strappy, high-heeled sandals. They fit. They matched my dress. I even had eyeshadow that would tie the whole outfit together. They were $89. Well, that's not so bad now that I have a real job. Back then I was a starving student. Shoes were significantly lower on my priority list than tuition, rent, and dinner. But they were so pretty, so new, and so appropriate for a fancy evening event. I didn't have any other really good shoes, and my friend was buying too. So I bought them. When I got home, I felt so guilty that I couldn't even open the box. I told myself that I deserved them. I worked so hard. Everyone else had new shoes, and they were so pretty. No dice. I returned them the next day. Good decision for me, too bad for the shoe store.
Of course, buyer's remorse isn't limited to talented assistants and their footwear. If you take a moment to think about it, you'll probably remember a time, or several, when you felt a little gnawing in your stomach after a purchase, especially one that you weren't certain about. Your prospects can feel it too. Spending 30 seconds getting them to confirm that they really want what you're selling is easy and will go a long way towards getting your customers to convince themselves that they've made a great decision.
Preventing buyer's remorse is actually quite easy. Right before they make the payment or sign the contract, ask them if they're absolutely sure about going forward. Prospects will say yes 99% of the time, but that extra confirmation will dramatically decrease the likelihood that they will experience buyer's remorse after the purchase. That last yes is as important for them as it is for you. Once the prospect has agreed to move ahead with the sale and become a customer, you need an immediate plan of action. You definitely don't want to be pushy, but you do need to move things forward. Once they've said yes, ask them when they would be ready to start. Once you have a timeline in place, you must protect the sale by doing 4 key things. First, start by telling them that buyer's remorse might happen. It would sound something like this. Once in a while, after my clients come on board, they have second thoughts about it. This won't be the situation with us, will it? Number 2, explain the terms and timelines. Make it clear to your new customers what they can expect and when, including payment timelines. Number 3, ask if they are 100% sure they want to go forward. As we said a moment ago, prospects will say yes 99% of the time, and the last 1% they'll bring up objections that you can address and overcome. And fourth and finally, bill immediately. This is basically insurance against the client backing out and acts as a commitment device. Once they've put their money down, they're really committed. Depending on your industry, you could collect credit card details on the spot. You could even do this with an iPhone app, or invoice them right away. If that is the case, you should make it clear that they should expect an invoice immediately, and that they will send you the first payment right away. These 4 simple steps will dramatically reduce the incidence of post-sale reversals.
That's it for the post, but don't forget the contest. It's not too late to win over $10,000 in prizes. The Fireproof Selling Series is part of a contest with some amazing prizes that we're giving away on January 31st. If you want a chance to win, you need to do 4 things. First, sign up for our free 7-day business fireproofing video course. Second, subscribe to receive blog updates by email. Third, comment on each post in this series, answering the comment question at the end of the post. And fourth, share each post in the series with your friends by email, Twitter, Facebook, whatever works best for you. Just mention in your comment how you shared it. You can also read the more detailed instructions on the Firepole Marketing blog, but that's the gist of it right there.
Okay, time for your comment question. The comment question is, when was the last time you lost a sale to buyer's remorse?